All right, here we are, and here we go. We're back. Uh, Couple of things. Stumbling. This stroke. This medical marijuana. All right, let's go. uh, well, we know Nolan Wales. He wasn't doing drugs. No, remember now, we all know he had practice coming up, that week and all that. So he didn't want to do no drugs. White boys wanted him to do some drugs, so, and so that wasn't cool when he said no. Okay, so, but that's just one little thing that led to what we thought happened. Okay, but we're not into all the narratives and the interviews and on and on, day by day. Money, making money all the time. It's a money game. We said that, Turned unfortunate and a murder into a game. Okay. All right. And so what we wanted to look into tonight too is the Dixie Mafia. We heard about that. Excuse me. Well, hey, is Benjamin Hudson, the dope doctor, is he a member of the Dixie Mafia? Maybe. Maybe he's a member of the KKK too. Maybe he's just a killer and a dope doctor. But we got our thoughts, and we think that we'll be getting into it. Now we just we still believe, and we will always believe that Dr. Benjamin Hudson murdered Nolan Wales. So, and now we were talking about all the other stuff that's going on in this town, and the Dixie Mafia came up. Well, I got some news. We did a whole lot of digging on them. What do you think? Like Corleone, Italians, all that. Digging. We was doing our digging, y'all. Yeah, we were doing our digging. Well, guess what? The Dixie Mafia, it's not Italian. Ain't no damn Italians in the Dixie Mafia. Okay? Would you think that? I did. But guess what? Here's what they are. There are white males, criminals, thugs, and bought off by politicians. Their motto is, "Thou shalt not snitch to cops." That's their motto. The Dixie Mafia. Or this ain't no bullshit news. Okay, they're doing bootlegging, burglary. Sorry, I stumbled. I just told you. Fraud, contract killing, and they're not Italian. Now they call themselves the Mafia. Hey, y'all, Mafia, we all thought they were all Italians. These people ain't no damn Mafia. Here we go with the games again. But they call themselves that. That's what they call themselves. The Dixie Mafia. And here's the thing about this Dixie Mafia. There is no selected leader in this organization. Why? Because it's just everyday people. But they got a group, and they call themselves the Dixie Mafia. Looks like a lot of white folks, a lot of racist white folks to me. I don't know. You know. Who's running that? Who's running that? Who's running that mafia, so-called? Dr. Hudson. Huh? Dr. Hudson. Why not? I mean, we just said the Dixie Mafia is not Italian Mafia. So there's no organization. This ain't no, this ain't big league mafia. This is minor league mafia. White boy mafia. Bullshit mafia. We ain't scared of this kind of mafia. That's what kind of mafia this is. Okay, so now let's talk about Dr. Hudson. What is he? Is he in the KKK? Because KKK is still there. Oh, you didn't know that? You didn't know that. Let's see. We got some info on that. Let's see. We got it, boys. We got it. It is, we got it right here. We got, okay, but we were talking about, we were talking about Hudson, and okay, now it says, we think Dr. Hudson is way deep into the KKK. You see what I'm saying? And that's why we call him the dope doctor. Okay? And there's a real bad drug problem in Ocean Springs. And we're gonna get into that. Now, let's get into these numbers. Okay, total population. It's 8,993 people. But the youth population, it's about 2,300. So, and you're talking about, well, what about black folks? What about the black teens? Where it's only 300. Okay, so, but the town is heavy with fentanyl, and it's who supplies the drugs? Well, they're like they say they're like delivery drops in digital drug dealing. Okay, now we was looking with ratings as far as drugs and all that. What do they rate as far as Ocean Springs, as far as the drugs? Well, bottom line, they're rating at a D. Lower grade to be F. So, not good. And now we're wondering, is Dr. Hudson the godfather of the Dixie Mafia? Because Okay? Because this is a white man's Dixie Mafia. That's what we call it here. You know, and it's Ashley Cole, the godmother. I mean, these are not Italians. This is not a real mafia. It's not. Bunch of white folks calling themselves, you know. So, okay, it says here, okay. KKK presence and ties. Excuse me, I got a cold. Now we expected to see Italian names, you know, but nah. There was only one Italian name we can come up with in the town. His name was Frank Marcello. He runs a restaurant in Ocean Springs. Crave Food Hall, something like that, you know. So that's about it. This new mafia is a white mafia. Okay, now it says Ashley Cole, she claims that Christine, Nolan's mom, was a close friend. We that. Okay, think that Dr. Hudson and wife Ashley Cole are Dixie Mafia figures. It's local and white. Okay, we can kind of go with that though, because now that we've found out that it's not a real mafia. It's no, you know, none of that. It's not, the Godfather movie is so far away from this shit, wouldn't believe it. Let's see. Okay, so, the people that run, Ocean Springs, money-wise and law enforcement-wise and politic-wise are the Dixie Mafia in Ocean Springs. You know, and they could be the top members. You know, Cole, Hudson, their friends, you know, associates, and we're wondering, are they in dual roles? They're doing two things at one time. Sorry about that. That means, are they in the KKK and the Dixie Mafia, or is it one and the same? Probably. Trying to figure that out. Now, the KKK, we were talking about them. You know what they are? You know what they call them? They call them the United Dixie White Knights. Bet he's in that. Hudson. Again, this is not Italians. This is not an Italian mafia. These are white people calling themselves the mafia in Ocean Springs. It's not the mafia. Now, if you didn't know it before now you know it now. Okay. And what they do, the White Knights of United Dixie, they recruit in Ocean Springs. You know, they soldiers, I guess. Yeah, they get They get a lot of guys from there. And they go in there to recruit. So, it's like merry-go-round and round. It's like that. It's like that. This is what this is. We were getting all the information, but just like a merry-go-round, it goes around and comes to the same spot. That's what that's what it's come. Same guy. Now we know, hey, he might be the head of this so-called bullshit mafia, because it's not a real mafia. Now we know, right? Y'all was saying, now we know. It's not a real mafia. Okay? Nobody's telling the truth, by the way. Maybe they're kind of prepping, for the movie roles. Right? And we said, it might be the KKK and the mafia one and the same. Kind of want to know, But we know it's not an Italian mob boss. It's not Don Corleone. Not Michael Corleone. Somebody got killed. But not them. White boys. We ain't scared of no white mafia. Italian mafia. Okay. All right. So we bet some of those mafia and KKK members, well, we know they're judges, Ashley, lawyer, and more importantly, and last but not least, a dope doctor. Yeah. There is a so-called mafia there. It's got to be somebody hidden that. If we know who it is, that's who we think it is. Who you think? You got any ideas? Let me know. See, we come out on the line. We put ourselves on the line. You scared? Go somewhere else. And we ain't afraid of a white boy mafia. Okay? Well, what are y'all thinking? I heard somebody saying, hey, you better run for what? They better run for me. Yeah, ain't no goddamn mafia. That's the weakest ass mafia I ever seen. Shit, well, when I was in the army, I was in New Haven. Goddamn it, I was around some real Italians. Weak ass shit. Dixie Mafia. This shit out there. All right. Like I said, we thought when they were talking about the goddamn mafia, we were talking about Italian mafia. Somebody you can be afraid of. Not this weak ass shit. Nobody scared of the weak ass Dixie ass mafia. Yeah. Bunch of white boys. Let's close this shit out. But hey, in the end, it's still about the murder of Nolan Wales. Who did it? Y'all know y'all know who we think did it. Now we think he's a Godfather. Could be. Prove us wrong. God damn it. Heard some of y'all talking about this guy's crazy and this and that. Hey, God damn it, and this shit The medical shit, I gotta have it. So let's not, if you don't know somebody's medical issue, don't run your mouth. So, respect. And by the way, we're gonna still, we're closing with this, we're gonna still put Nolan Wales' name in front when they make that movie. Okay, put his name in front of that title when they make that movie. We're gone. We're back. We'll be back.